In our last video, we talked about the two paths to sainthood, the extraordinary and the ordinary. Today, we dive into chapter 2, How to Love God. If you want to know the single most certain way to become a saint, this is it. Father Sullivan tells us, now let us see what we can do to become saints. The first, the easiest, and the most certain of all means to become a saint is to love God. We cannot possibly do anything holier, anything more pleasing to Him, or anything more meritorious for ourselves. We must learn all about the love of God, for nothing is more important and more necessary for us, and nothing more conducive to our happiness. To love God is the great work of our lives. But what is a single act of love worth? Father Sullivan uses a beautiful analogy. The value of one simple act of love is priceless. An act of love is of greater value than any thousand acts of any other virtue, just as one small diamond is worth more than 1,000 gold pieces. Think about that. You could spend years of toiling, gaining praise and honors in the world, but if those works are not done for the love of God, they are effectively worthless. Yet the author reminds us of the thief on the cross. One short act of love won for the thief on the cross the promise that he would be that very day with Christ in paradise. One act. That is the power we have at our fingertips every single day. Now, many of you have said to me, I try, but when I say, God, I love you, my heart, it feels hollow. Father Sullivan addresses this directly. Remark that when speaking of love, we do not mean an emotional love, sentimental love. We speak of that solid love of God which comes from a clear, intelligent understanding of how good and sweet God is. If you feel cold, it is usually because of four things. 1. You never ask God to help you love Him. 2. You never realize His boundless goodness. 3. You don't understand how much He loves you. And 4. You haven't taken the time to reflect on what He has done for you. So, how do we acquire this love? First, we must pray for it. The author says, there's nothing that God gives us so willingly, so generously as His love. All we have to do is ask for it constantly. Stop asking for trivial things and start asking for the one thing that matters. He mentions the example of Cardinal Newman, who studied and searched for years in vain until he realized, I have sought by study and discussion to find the truth, but I have not given sufficient time and attention to asking the gift of faith from God in prayer. As soon as he changed his method and began to ask, he found his answer. We must do the same. Second, we must know who He is. Too many of us were taught to fear a stern judge, but the book challenges us. For the ordinary Christian, the all-engrossing concept of God must be clearly a God of infinite sweetness, mercy, and love. We are not servants, we are His dear children. Imagine yourself as the angels in heaven, who are, as the text says, burning fires of love. Even if we don't see Him, we have the gift of faith. Father Sullivan encourages us. Let us do likewise and begin to enjoy an anticipation of the immense, unbounded joys that await us in our Father's home. Ultimately, this is a love story. God loves us with a personal, intimate, unbounded love. He does not wait to love us in heaven. He loves us now on earth and wishes to be loved in return by us. Stop looking at your faith as a list of rules to follow. Look at it as a response to a Father who is reaching out to you right now. To love God is to be a saint, and the more we love God, the greater saints we shall be. Let's start the work today. Ask Him for His love and watch what He does with your heart.